Given that the best deal we can reasonably expect to get is increasingly looking like no deal, should we walk away from the negotiations now?
Yes.
Andrew, here you are.
It may well come to that. I don't think we're quite there yet. But at the end of the day, I don't think we have to worry, because we have so many advantages to leaving the EU without an agreement. And the clear advantage, as already been stated by several speakers, is the colossal trade deficit that exists. They sell far more to us than we sell to them. You know this. So at the end of the day, we can leave without a deal. But of course, it's better that we can leave with some kind of sensible arrangement in place. None of us want to see problems at the border with goods coming in, equally so goods going out. We have a situation with Northern Ireland and the South. There's a lot of concern about what will happen there. So of course it makes sense to try to have some kind of sensible arrangement so we can continue to work together and cooperate for trade. But that's as far as it should go. We don't want tariffs, we don't want difficulties in working together when it comes to trade, but we're not prepared, and we should never be prepared, to compromise the fundamental reason why we had that referendum, which is to be sovereign in our own land. So if it means leaving without a deal, so be it.
As a politician who's very much in agreement with what Andrew has just said, I personally have no problem whatever with no deal. I think as far as I'm concerned, WTO rules would work perfectly well, because you have to ask another question, which is what is the price of making concessions, the effect of which would be for you to relinquish your ability, for example, to be able to run your own affairs. That is, for me, a crucial question which still has to be considered. And on the single market, just let me give you a few figures, and Mr. Jessup there will correct me if I've got it wrong, but I don't think I have, because these are ONS figures. If you look at our trading with the other 27 member states, we trade with them, it used to be 56%, I think you rightly said it was around 43, 44 now, something like that. But it used to be 56, and it's going to decline. So that's one element of it. Yes, we will of course continue to trade with them. But when you ask the question, what is our trade with the other 27? On the latest figures, which I can guarantee in my own mind at any rate, are going to be significantly worse by the end of the year when they produce the next set of figures, we run a deficit, which I would call a loss, if you like, with our trade with the other 27 of £71 billion a year. Now that is not a good deal from our point of view. By the same token, we have a global surplus, again ONS figures, with the rest of the world selling the same goods and services, etc., of 34 billion and growing exponentially. In addition to which, ask yourself another question, which comes to the who calls the shots question. Do you really want to stay in this European Union dominated by one country in particular, as in this case Germany, which is becoming increasingly predominant and dominant in the European Union? They have a surplus with the same 27 member states where we have a deficit of 71 billion, they have a surplus of over 100 billion and growing exponentially as well. So from their point of view, it's a gold mine politically, because with the QMV system and the consensus arrangements I mentioned, they call most of the shots because of their influence through direct investment, the jobs it depends on, and all that. And at the same time, they also have not only a political gold mine, but an economic one as well, because they have this monumental surplus of about 100 billion, which is itself growing exponentially. So there is every reason for us to unshackle ourselves on both political and on economic footing. Thank you.